Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breech coming to you here today. 5 years later, looking back on our WrestleMania 27 trip, heading out to the Chris Benoit. I guess you can say the Chris Benoit murder house, but this was the house that Nancy and Chris Benoit lived in with his son. And of course, everybody knows the tragic events that happened there. For one reason or another, we needed something to do on Monday, and as a part of our WrestleMania 27 trip, we were able to find the house. We honestly wouldn't have been able to find the house if it wasn't for our buddy Luke. Luke Cara. He was the one who was smart enough to look up the address on I guess you could say Google, and we plugged it into the GPS. And even though we had talked about the WrestleMania 27 trip for months, Luke has always stated to this date that he honestly never thought that we were going. I remember we started to drive out there, and it was almost like he didn't believe the fact that that's where we were going. A lot of history happened here at the house. There's Luke, there's Miguel and Ravi walking up to the house right there. We all started to walk up there as a group, and Luke looked at me and he said, "We shouldn't go. We should say we don't want to have too many people go up to the house and knock on the door." And then I went back to put the camera on top of the car to get this steady shot right here. And as I was setting the shot up, I look and there's Luke walking up to the house without me. And I don't know, if I wouldn't have gone, we wouldn't have this. And there's Luke right there. Did you notice that he walked up to the steps, and immediately when he touched the top step, he's walking back, and he's walking back way faster than he walked to the house. I don't know if he got creeped out. I think he said that he wanted to walk up the steps that Chris walked up. But there's Miguel and Ravi knocking on the door. People have said you can see Chris Benoit's ghost in this shot in the top left-hand window. You see the curtains open up. I think that is just people looking out the window to see them. And then here is somebody answering the door who lives in the house now. Ravi and Miguel talked to him about living in the house, and he said that we weren't the first people who stopped by, and it's just a normal house, and it is what it is. What happened there, and just you could do. He said we could do whatever we needed to do as long as we didn't bug them. I mean that was honestly the only thing that they said to us, but. I don't know. It's definitely one of the things that people remember about our WrestleMania 27 trip more than anything else. It was, crazy if you think about it. What happened there is a tragedy, and I know that people, like to go look at murder scenes and things like that, but I don't know, man. Once you've heard all the interviews from Chavo Guerrero and Chris Jericho talking about Benoit's life, and basically Jericho marking out at the fact that Chavo Guerrero had actually stayed at the house, and Jericho was a great friend of Benoit, and he had never even seen it. Just tells you that he liked being secluded, he liked being away from everybody, and that's what it was. But a crazy time. I think me and my friends will always remember going out there, and it's just one of those things. You got to make sure you try everything on a WrestleMania trip.